Did you know that due to the Second World War, LIDL Stiftung Co. KG was totally destroyed in 1944? It was then repaired for 10 years, which was very difficult for them. Hey guys, in today's video, we are going to see the story of LIDL and the success that the brand achieved despite its multiple detractors. The video will show you how the company has struggled and has eventually reached the height of greatness with its strategies. So watch till the end of the video to know everything there is about LIDL. LIDL Stiftung Co. KG is a German international discount retailer chain with over 11,000 stores in Europe and the United States. The company is headquartered in Neckarsulm, Baden-Württemberg, and is also a part of the Schwarz Group, which also owns the Kaufland hypermarket chain. In several markets, LIDL is the main competitor of the similar German discount chain Aldi. Every European Union member country, as well as Serbia, Switzerland, the United Kingdom, and the United States, has a LIDL store. LIDL announced its intention to open its first store in Ukraine in October 2021, but there has been no progress due to the Russian invasion in Ukraine in 2022. LIDL has become a household name in Europe and America in recent years as the company begins to make its mark on traditional retail. With its low cost and focus on consumer demand, it's no surprise that the German retailer has taken the market by storm. Let's have a glance at the history of the company. In the 1930s, a man named Joseph Schwarz became a partner in an independent grocery wholesaler in Germany that was doing well. However, after World War II and the devastation it caused to the German economy and infrastructure, the company was destroyed and required a 10-year reconstruction project by 1977. Later, Joseph's son took over the business, acquiring the name LIDL for 1,000 German tags and beginning to open his stores named Minor with a focus on budget retailing. By 1979, there were more than 6 stores across Germany, each selling approximately 500 products. Those that didn't sell well were not restocked, a clear indication of their people's reliance on limited customer-driven items that the store is so well known for today. By the 1990s, LIDL began to open its doors in both France and England, with plans to expand to more and more premises throughout Europe. Unlike traditional retailers, today LIDL is the 5th largest retailer in the world and has sales of over $82 billion. The company has a wide variety of products at variable prices that frequently change unexpectedly. LIDL does things a lot differently. It knows that its items are always in higher demand regardless of who consumes them. Toilet paper, ham, eggs, and chicken breasts are cheap and plentiful items sold in large quantities. They are frequently placed higher than what would be considered fair value to subsidize the introduction of a new product that does not sell well. As a result, the customer pays the price for retailers' poor stock selection. This is avoided by LIDL. Also, LIDL can keep prices so low because they display all products as they're given to them, typically in boxes that the product comes in. This has a positive effect on the price of goods. The total time spent opening boxes, taking each item out individually, and placing them on the shelf is something that takes time. Simply stacking boxes of products on top of one another increases productivity because more products can be put out per hour. This reduces the minimal cost of displays officially designed to attract you to choose one product over the other that is not needed in the middle. Another method the company uses to save money is by reducing the number of staff employed in one single store. Most stores make millions of dollars in revenue each year but typically only have 10 members of staff working for them. This reduces time as well. The company would be compelled by law to give them work. Reducing the number of employees who leave the company helps to reduce costs, such as training and lost time. In 2014, LIDL and rival Aldi emerged as strong contenders in outperforming the big chains. Asda, Tesco, Sainsbury's, and Morrisons that had previously dominated the UK, for instance. In previous years, shoppers may have turned their noses up at LIDL's budget and lower-priced products, but it appears the variety is no longer a priority. Instead, the emphasis has shifted to keeping weekly grocery costs to a minimum. Due to LIDL's smaller product selection and extremely limited branded lines, which are naturally more expensive than own brand items, it has become so successful in comparison to other major supermarket chains. To cut costs, unsold items were removed from the shelves. In 2015, LIDL established itself as a serious competitor to some of the world's largest supermarket chains. LIDL currently owns more than 10,000 stores. Lidl has multiplied due to its large selection of non-branded products, which have frequently been tried and tested against branded items with positive results. Not only have Lidl's low-cost products attracted public attention, but so have how employees' needs are prioritized. The company provides them with benefits that aren't even required by law, such as a higher living wage and employee discounts. While Lidl has long been associated with low-cost shopping, the supermarket's product offering has recently expanded to include more premium items, such as fine wines and fresh foods, attracting the attention of wealthier customers. Lidl and competitor Aldi took 5% of the UK market in 2012, a share that has now increased to an impressive 10%. The four leading supermarket brands are particularly vulnerable in the run-up to Christmas, as Lidl has changed its marketing and public relations strategy to secure high-profile advertising slots. Lidl is a relative newcomer in the UK, but it has quickly established itself as a serious contender. This German discount store is expected to grow even more, and it will be interesting to see how the world's supermarket industry evolves. Moreover, Lidl cleverly expands with smaller-sized stores, which is easier for implementing new locations into cities than bigger hypermarkets. Without saying that it goes with current consumption trends, being closer to your customers with smaller stores. Another obvious reason for Lidl's success is the recession. With times being tough, shoppers looked for bargains, and Lidl was there to provide all the grocery essentials at a lower price. Lidl was well aware that their prices would attract customers to some extent, but they were clever enough to strike the perfect balance between quality and price. The biggest surprise for buyers during the Lidl revolution is that their food is actually much of higher quality than they initially thought. This may appear to be a negative rather than a positive at first glance, but Lidl's policy of having a smaller selection of equivalent items has worked in its favor. Buyers who want to get their shopping done quickly and efficiently will appreciate the ability to select from only a few items while knowing they're getting a good quality and reasonably priced product. Lidl has won people over with its home-branded products, which are unavailable elsewhere. During the economic downturn, customers chose to save money by trying Lidl products with Taste Impressive. The Lidl brand is now a trusted one for good family food. Despite its success, Lidl has not rested on its laurels and has pushed to promote the company even further through marketing. They debuted their first TV commercials around Christmas 2013, targeting a middle-class buyer with a deluxe range that included lobster and caviar. Another aggressive marketing campaign is planned for the upcoming holiday season. However, there are certain aspects that the brand needs to improve. Unlike global competitors such as Target and Walmart, Lidl primarily operates in Europe, the United Kingdom, and the United States. They have been ignoring Asia, which contains some of the most promising emerging markets, such as China and India. Lidl has been long known for its exploitive and discriminatory pricing, and there have been reports of them forcing suppliers to lower their prices. Lidl has also used unethical pricing strategies to undercut competitors. They have come under fire from a variety of sources for its unethical business practices. It has also been involved in several controversies, including the employee spying case in 2008, extortion cases in Lithuania in 2016, numerous poisoning incidents across a wide range of products in various regions, and several religious non-compliances. Lidl's market share continues to increase though, with competitors doing little to compete with low prices, and the same will likely occur in the United States. In Europe, continuous revenue growth has been projected for the future, and Lidl will likely continue to beat other supermarkets in the customer acquisition as revenue grows. Thank you guys so much for watching our video. If you enjoyed it and found it informative, please give it a thumbs up and let us know in the comments section below as well. Also, if you want more content like this, please subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.